I have called an emergency meeting of the Board of Generals, and I thank everyone who is attending in hologram. Now the urgent matters. Levid's plan is falling out. Tepay is starting to realize what is happening.
Please elaborate, Zeno. If this truly is an emergency, we have no time to waste.
Intelligence has informed me that several Imposer-class ships are grouping together in Quadrant 4 in a rather suspicious formation, and from the same report, the dead Professor Proboscis is making alliances. Professor Proboscis? Alive? How? He went into the Red Star Nebula and burned up. And what? The capture of King Pachingo and General Hammerhouse mean nothing? Inspector Flubenfaben himself saw the professor successfully negotiating a alliance with the Tri-Societies of Frubia. How do you counter that? This attack fleet, how would they know what is going on? Has Professor Proboscis told them that too? Did Inspector Flubenfaben see this as well? Simple. There was a slip in the Tepay Central Commission, and someone like, say, General Cha-Cha caught wind of this and started organizing this rebellion. Something not unlike him.
Levid, the chamber commander says you're full of good ideas. So what do you suggest? Your Operation Parasite is a failure.
Then we skip to phase 3, the military takeover. We send in the supercruiser to reinforce our position, crash this Quadrant 4 fleet, and stop the living professor in his tracks. The report you sent said he's heading to the Lactate Empire. You do know what stage an attack on the Lactate Empire would look like, don't you? We are already this far in, aren't we? Do you not want to succeed? Wouldn't destroying the Lactate Empire just be say, another injustice corrected? An injustice with more ships and a thirst for military expansion. Now, with all these people you want to make enemies, how do you expect the CPAS to even win? Zeno, Yoberon, we are not without our own allies. Surely we can call upon, say, the Frubian Exclave and our fiber friends, and with them backing us up, we will prevail.
Why would they join in what seems to be a fruitless war?
Deals can be struck and incentives made. The Republic of Tepay has a great many enemies, if you do not remember. Let us not be too hasty. We cannot take immediate action without consulting the Chamber first. It's important to remember the decisions we make today will send ripples across galactic history. We are in too deep, and the life preserver, it's deflating. And the only thing now we can do is blow in more air. Mobilize the whole fleet. Let the galactic war begin. Admiral Yogurton, I am sorry I call upon you with such great demands, but the Republic of Tepay needs the help of the Lactate Empire in able to drive out the CPAS.
Oh yeah, I have been contacting the Commission. They are currently analyzing what we have to gain from this war. War is costly the CPAS's powerful country.
I am no stranger to this pitfall of war, but there is potential that after all this nonsense, the Lactate Empire will become the dominant power in the galaxy.
We'd want to annex certain lands, don't you know, such as the long past and current ownership of the CPAS, and be allowed to incorporate fully the Omega Fiber territory into our empire, don't you know.
I am certain that the Tepay government will be willing to give you this land when a treaty is being written.
The Commission is uncertain whether we wish to make an enemy of the CPS. Quite frankly, your biggest ally is the Tri-Frubian Societies.
Admiral Yogurton, the Lactate Empire may be safe today, and possibly tomorrow, maybe for several years and decades from now. But one day, the CPAS will set its sights on you.
Our countries are not unlike each other. Oh yeah, strong, militaristic, honor-based countries, don't you know? We, the Lactate, have always favored immediate action, but I'm afraid we live by a motto, don't you know?
I know. Hostility will be met with hostility. The CPAS has not done anything to provoke any action from the Lactate Empire. But do you not grow tired of sitting and waiting?
The Commission will do what it believes is best for the interest of the Empire. They know we cannot expand forever without inciting a few battles with the CPAS. Admiral, a CPAS attack fleet has just entered our vicinity. They are opening fire on Disfrubian ships. Oh yeah? Many decades ago, before we annexed the other Darien clans, the Commission issued an order. When Lactate assets appear to be threatened, action can be taken without consent from the Commission. It seems today we call upon that order. Oh yeah.
We will fight with you to the bitter end.
Cha-Cha 9, checking in. All systems are go and Imposer 3456. Launch range scanners detect that a CPAS attack dispatch is heading our way. From my databases, I believe that is one supercruiser with 2 diplomat classes backing it up. Cha-Cha 6 concurred with my conclusion. This is Cha-Cha Alpha, and from Cha-Cha 7's findings, prepare ships for battle. The CPAS has caught onto our little revolt. Cha-Cha Alpha, may I suggest the Swarm and Sting maneuver? And to allocate 2 of our ships to focusing on the supercruiser. Good thinking, Cha-Cha 5. You're practically a genius. Everyone got that? Cha-Cha 10 and 9, you are to focus all firepower on the supercruiser. The remaining 8 of us will sporadically attack. Here they come!
Ten Imposer-class ships detected. Colonel, what do you suggest as the best course of action? Lock on one and fire. Major Pododo, these Tepay numbskulls don't know what they just got themselves into. These CPAS supercruisers are almost indestructible. Yes, Colonel. We have established a weapons lock, preparing the firing sequence.
Someone, call Fleet Commander Jada. How does he expect us to lock onto any of these units when they are going so fast?
Colonel Saunt, I am convinced you didn't get this for acting like it's your first day. Adapt to the situation.
Aye, sir. Major, I want you to calculate their rotational speed, and to have a missile fired at the theoretical point one of them should be in range.
I don't know what you two are thinking, but we can't hit any of them. Shields are already down by 68%. Uh-oh, make that 71%. What are you, a cadet typhon? Just lock on to one of them and fire. This isn't rocket science, you hear?
Jarda, while you were yelling at him, they finished him off.
Laser noise.
We have lost communications with Colonel Saunt. Get us out of here. Whatever maniacal force is behind this all, they got us figured. Having 10 ships all focused on us wears down a ship surprisingly quickly, doesn't it, Colonel? Surrender!
Explosion noise.
Those blueheads will crumble beneath the Cha-Cha fleet. The CPAS spares no expense in peace and in war.
Admiral Yogurton, is it possible for you to get your Alpha team here to assist us?
Oh, the Alpha team is stationed at home base. These 4 Cork-class ships is all we got, plus the 3 Frubian battle stations that came with you. The CPAS fleet commander is contacting us. Should we respond? Affirmative. Why is a CPAS attack fleet in Lactate territory? This is an act of war. Are you not aware of this?
This is Brigadier General Yuri J. Glenn of the CPAS. Now, we have no quabbles with the Lactate Empire, but your ships harbor our enemies. Can this be? Yuri J. Glenn, Why are you on a CPAS ship waging war against your own country? I discovered their plot to conquer Tepay, and when they found out, they gave me a 20% raise and a promotion to Brigadier General. It's nothing personal, Professor Proboscis. I was once honored to fight with you, the one who protected the homeland of Tepay, but now you are nothing more than a money-grabbing traitor.
To add to that, these ships you say harbor your enemies are our loyal allies. An attack against them is an attack against us, don't you know?
Prepare for battle, and may your deaths be painless as this war sweeps away the lives of you and your comrades who ride this train to death.
2 attack dispatches with an additional supercruiser leading the way. History will remember this battle as a lactate victory. Lac 2, fire the weapons.